We're the Rockin' Pinups, and you're watching Walk on the Wild Side with Kat on azlivetv.com. Meow.
Well, come on and take a walk on the wild side with Kat. Now this show ain't gonna be one for the kiddies. Can you all wrap your minds around that? Now there may be some dance and there may be some song, but you'll be talking about this here show all week long. So come take a walk on the wild side. Come take a walk on the wild side. Come take a walk on the wild side with Kat. Come take a walk on the wild side with Kat.
Hello, Cataphiles. It's time for Best of Walk on the Wild Side with Kat.
Bring back the old radio ads, and we're going to do our commercials right here in front of you.
Access Tucson was established as an independent, non-profit, membership-based organization for the management of public access in 1984. Public access television is the only forum where individuals can express their opinions and perspectives to the community through cable television. Public access television makes the use of electronic media possible for many groups that are not heard or seen at all in conventional broadcast television. Visit accesstucson.org, where Tucson's on TV, and support local community media.
Hey everybody, this is Kat. Walk on the Wild Side with Kat is right here, right now at Shot in the Dark Cafe in Tucson, Arizona. And I am with Mischief Madness and Jane Joyce. And we're about to hear from them. They've got some exciting stuff coming up. And you got it here first on Walk on the Wild Side with Kat. Meow. So I'd like to start with Jane. Jane, let us know who you are and where you came from.
All right, well, I'm from Phoenix. I'm a musician and an author. I brought some of my books to kind of show you guys. This is a trilogy I wrote. It's called The Totality of All Being. It's very good. If you like science fiction, you will absolutely love this. I'm also a bass player and a singer. I have a band called Scrupulous, which is bass and drums and vocals. And I've been doing that since 2009. We have 2 CDs. I'm working on a 3rd CD right now. And I am also working on my first solo CD, which is actually more like a dance pop. So it's very different from anything I've done in the past. I've always done heavier music, and I'm kind of taking a little bit of a new direction. And I've recently started doing interviews with Music and Mayhem, and that's been super duper fun. And I get to meet lots of really awesome bands. And you know, that's pretty much it. Just trying to make a name for myself, trying to put my art out there, and hope to get people who like it.
Awesome. So Jane Joyce, and you're going to be teaming up with Mischief Madness. It's good to see you again.
Good to see you too. How are you?
Doing fantastic. And what have you been up to these days? Let everybody know where you're from too.
Okay, I'm Mischief Madness. I'm an alternative model, music television co-host with Music and Mayhem with John Russell here in Tucson, and I'm also a flesh hook suspension performance artist. So I like to hang from hooks and fly in the air.
That's really sexy. I also think you're really sexy. Do you think I'm really sexy? What do you think about my band? On drums, Timmy. Bass, Jane Joyce. DJ Silent J. On percussion, Christiana Joyce. And guitar, Tracy. And I'm Miss Krystle.
For Miss Krystle!
It's time for a cat clip. Yes, I mean like these felonious felines.
Check the forecast.
people stop wearing tight jeans and put on some board shorts. Cause now yes, cancer. Now yes, cancer. Get your story tries to make you work. God knows about us. Smoking too much today. He's smoking too much today. Smoking too much today. Smoking too much today. Gets your stomach tries to make it work. God knows he's a danger.
Watching that made me perfectly hungry. But I'm the kind of cat that likes to have a piece of cake and eat it too.
I don't need to hate you. That's something I choose to do on my own. But I can be the bigger man, go up to you and shake your hand, and I'll pull you in close so you can't hear me say, I want you to do, I want you to do, I want you to do. Want you to know, you and me, we can go toe to toe, and I'll meet you back up by that hour. After the show, right behind the bar, I'll bring it to you, I'll give you what you need, and that'll teach you to talk shit around me. Shake your hand, and I'll pull you in so you can hear me sing. I want you to do, I want you to do, I want you to do, I want you to know, I want you to know, I want you to know, you and me, we can go toe to toe. After the show, I'll be behind the bar. Bring it to you, I'll give you what you need, and that'll teach you to talk shit about me.
hot in here. Wow. You're watching Walk on the Wild Side with Kat. Meow. And we are here at the Flamingo Motel in Tucson, Arizona with Richie, Ramone, and Clare, and some other folks. And it's the morning after the great show that we saw at The Rock last night. So, hey Richie, it's great to see you again. And tell us about this 2014 somebody put something in my drink tour, right?
Almost something in my drink tour.
Something in my drink tour.
Yeah, had a short one. No, we're out on the road now. This was our second show last night at The Rock, and looking forward to the rest of the tour. But it's always fun to come to Tucson. Meow.
Meow. It's great that you're here. We were, watching our interview that we did with you last time you were here. It's a classic.
I like that one. I saw you guys posted that, and I like the whole 10-minute preview of the video. Mm-hmm. And it's kind of, I feel the same way. I think I was tired that day too. Mm-hmm. Remember? Because we had it was early morning. We tend to do these interviews at 8 in the morning all the time.
Yeah. Okay. Well, especially Clare and the other.
Clare Misstake on bass from London, England.
London, England, yes.
She's the best, you know. We have Alex playing lead guitar and Ben Reagan playing the guitar and drums. And, I don't know, it's a really solid unit. From what I see now after 2 shows, we get halfway to this tour, it's going to be really dangerous, and that's what rock and roll's all about, being dangerous.
Absolutely, it was a dangerous show last night. I really, really enjoyed the whole show. You guys were great. So, Clare, what got you started in this musical genre?
Well, I've been playing violin since I was a little child, so and then I learned guitar and bass after that. 2000 really was when I started playing rock music, and I love it. I love it. I've been playing air guitar for a few years before I actually picked up a real guitar, so I sort of had my air guitar down moves already.
What?
So
air guitar?
Air guitar.
Oh, air
guitar. So I've been playing air guitar for a few years anyway. So I had the because I used to drink quite a lot. So it was really just a case of learning guitar to then be able to play real guitar using the moves as well. And it's like with anything, it's all about practice. And because I'd already learned how to play violin to a certain level, I knew the importance of practice, and every hour you put in is an hour better you get. And, there's no real shortcuts. It was actually really nice. There was a dad there last night with his kid, and he'd brought his kid along to the show, and the kid was a drummer, and it was nice to be able to say to the kid, like it's all practice. Every hour is an hour better that you get. So go and work with the click, and make sure that you sort of work on your technique and the foundations of playing, because that's what will carry you through later. If you're serious about it and you really want to do it, then you sort of need to work on the sort of fundamental playing.
I believe that a lot of people don't realize what a discipline it is, to be a musician and play in a successful band.
But you got to, if you're forced to do it, forget it. I know I was talking to my mom a couple of weeks ago where she wrote, for the holidays, and she said, Richard, she's your one who calls me Richard. Never, I started at 5 years old, never did she ever have to tell me to practice. So you gotta like it or want it. If you're forced or beat over the head to do something, it's not gonna turn out.
Although when I was a kid, I was forced to practice. My mum would shut me in my room for an hour and say, right, you have to practice. And so I'd sit there, and it was in the days of cassette players, so I'd practice for half an hour and I'd record it, and then I'd sit there and I'd play. I'd play for the half an hour and I'd just do whatever I wanted for the other half hour, and I'd come
sound was coming out the door. That's
exactly.
a good one.
Yeah, and then I'd come back, oh no, I've done my hour.
That's a good one. You're a sneak. I gotta watch you now. You can think of that. Something, it's pretty devious.
There you go.
It's such an honour to get to play with Richie. Richie is a total legend. You know, Somebody Put Something in My Drink was it's one of my favourite Ramone songs anyway. So to get to actually play it with the guy that wrote it, playing drums and singing it, is unbelievable. You can't make that sort of thing up. So.
Well, I have a final question for Richie. I almost forgot my famous question that I always ask, which is cremation or burial.
Burial. No, I don't want to be cremated. In fact, I want to do it old school where I want to be in my living room for 4 days in my house.
There you go, and everybody can come and pay their respects.
Yeah, in my house. You know, I really want people to come and cry over me and stand around and be very sorrowful. I don't really want like parties or nothing. I want everybody in black and those veil things, really make it a depressing moment for 4 solid days.
All right.
Open, totally open.
It's on record. We're going to make it happen. But hopefully that won't be for a very long time. It's still going to be rocking on for a real long time. What's next, Richie?
What, after this tour? Sleep a couple of weeks and then we're going to tour some more, basically, you know. And try to do a little more writing by the end of the year and see if I want to do another record. So I'm not sure yet.
Well, don't say that this might be the last one.
I didn't say that. But
Good.
I just said I wasn't sure yet.
Okay.
This one's sort of about letting people know that Richie's back, really.
Absolutely.
It's been a while since he's...
I haven't toured the States for like 22 years. That's a long time.
That's a very long time. Well, we would love to talk to you at the end of the tour because this is really the beginning, right? Yes. So, anything else that you want to let everyone know, Richie?
Just...
Where can they find this?
They can find all RichieRamone.com. You can find all the tour dates if this is going out all over the country. Which I believe it is. Yeah, we have 6 weeks ahead of us, all the way to March 12th. So you can find, or go to my Facebook, Richie Ramone Official. There you get all the cool stuff. You know.
Cool.
You know, the cool pictures. You see what kids post and stuff like that. So it's kind of fun, you know, this digital media thing where by the time you finish the show, by the time you get home, there's pictures of you from the show.
Exactly.
You know, already up there.
Instant gratification.
Yeah, or not. You know,
but it's real, right? It's real and it's instant.
Yeah, it's instant. That's the whole fan thing is different now. You know, you're more exposed, you know, there's no more hiding really. That's why we come out after the show, right afterwards. I mean, I want them to feel, you know, that I'm part of it all and not just hiding in backstage and, mystery, you know.
Absolutely.
That's changed. That was like a big 80s thing, but I don't think it's different now because they know so much about you.
I think people really do want to be up close and personal and, you know, touch you in a real way.
Right.
And social media has made that possible.
Yeah, and you know, so many people now, it's just texting and there isn't actually that real communication, so to actually get to meet, you know, Richie and shake his hand, get an autograph and everything, it means so much.
I mean, you saw that last night when everybody came back there, all the kids came there, you know, so.
Yeah.
Well, and you're great. You're generous in that way.
Well, you know, they spend their hard-earned money for a ticket, so I want to give them as much as I can for that money, you know.
Absolutely. Well, that show's definitely delivered, so.
Okay, thank you.
Well, thanks for watching Walk on the Wild Side with Kat on AZ Live TV, where you can see all Arizona, all original, all the time.
Yeah. Peace, everybody. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Kat.
All right.
Thank you very much. Excellent.
Somebody put some food in my trunk. Somebody. Stop
show ain't gonna be one for the kiddies. Can you all wrap your minds around that? Now there may be some dance and there may be some song, but you'll be talking about this here show all week long. So come take a walk on the wild side. Come take a walk on the wild side. Come take a walk on the wild side.